ただの噂でよければ、死とは関係ないけど、現実のホテルでは原因不明の
ありがとう。今の眠ったまま起き頭の中に何かあるような感じがする。調和の影響が出始めてるのか。
The world has truly lost its way. You... wait. I get it now. You youngsters are always looking for a
Oh, a great show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something. Do you know where I can find death in this stream?
Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed the effects were awful. First, some monster covered in eyes stabs you in the gut, and then all you see are blurry glimpses of buildings and lights. The sky was spinning so fast it almost made me puke.
Is that...
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't put too much stock in the Penacony movie industry. They even call this junk groundbreaking art.
What a joke. A monster covered in eyes. That sounds like the Memory Zone meme. But buildings and lights... I don't think those have anything to do with death. The disturbing voice in my head.
Take care, my friend. If you ever find yourself in danger, remember that the hounds are always ready to help. You don't look good, my friend.
That won't be necessary. I have some business to attend to.
All right, then.
Well, actually,
Stowaways? How could there be stowaways in Penacony? We've never had anything like that before.
All right. Good luck with your work, then. What was I even thinking? Family would never share intel with the IPC. Does everyone have to...
Sip of liquor. A blissful reprieve. To drown it. Oh? Oh. You're giving these gems to me? Didn't expect to meet such a generous soul in this place. Or are you just pitying me? Well, it really does...
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend.
Oh? Maybe...
The devil of Soul Glad? Care to elaborate?
They say it loves to appear to drunk people.
Yeah. Very funny indeed.
You want to talk to me? Sure. Huh. Wealthy people have fancy ways to enjoy this dream. So, are you trying to be the prince from the tale?
I'm flattered. I'm no prince, and I just thought the...
Another curious soul. I see.
How did your boss talk you out of it?
Well, she simply said, covering baseless urban legends like that would make us look like some third-rate tableau. I thought about it.
Guess she's got a point.
Were you wanting to talk to me? Sorry, I thought you were checking out something behind. Is this?
Yes, it's...
Is this for real?
No, it's not much.
I knew it. What?
Neither.
Oh, you sound just like my father. He's an Intellitron, so his dream entry methods are different from us organics. Can't count on him to protect me if something does go haywire.
Hey, stay positive. Gold. The Devil of Soulglad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghost.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers. Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again. But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. Fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out, will you reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into... chaos? Well, I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked me to find a mute, did you really mean Robin?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make? Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now, and the other, though she is still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find her again.
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured destruction button, and I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke. If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right? Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care, too.
Oh, a deadly button, huh? Well, I guess the family didn't take your threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how on earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work. By the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again. When that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me.
You're still talking big. But sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
So, number 35. You're back. Like your new lucky charm?
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission to speak, you Sigonian hound. The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Are we clear? Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 30, well, go, play a game with them. If you come out alive after 2 days, it proves that you're the real deal.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you. But you look good, and that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now, and don't let your master down.
How much did you spend?
What?
My price. How much did you pay?
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 tanba. No more, no less.
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba. Deal?
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back. It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to...
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, this bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? We're dedicated to What would you like to drink?
Oh, look! A lady!
Who's Serval? Will you...
Oops.
Just spare them, my esteem. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some customized, non-alcoholic drinks for you.
In the bar? But
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients together. A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere, master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck, so don't overthink it. Indecisiveness has no place when it comes to enjoyment.
You may have it. Consider it your reward.
And let me tell you, don't go easy on this.
That being so, go ahead. Go ahead, my...
Hey, look at all these chips.
A few days ago, an actor from the Iris family came. Nah, it turned out to be a landslide victory.
That being said, opening a bar in this place, filled with monsters, is quite a feat. Siobhan must have a lot of tricks up her sleeve.
You'll have to ask her yourself to find...
Can this... Oh, what should we exchange? Hey, what are you doing? You can't just throw... Happiness is the dream of the humble. Check out this half an... drinking this stuff can't lead to... That's true, but...
Did you find the bottle of syrup I've been hoarding? Don't worry, it's all just a dream and it won't upset your stomach. It's been aging for years and should have a...
Then, well, that's quite a stash. Not sure if it's enough.
Haven't I made myself clear enough, Miss Amiki? The Dream Jolt hostelry only welcomes guests who want to enjoy a drink to their heart's content.
But you have the talent. You'll attract a huge audience. You're destined for the Iris stage, not for this ruck. Come with me.
As you see, I'm entertaining my guests. Don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. If you don't come along, I'll just sit here and not go anywhere else.
Just... one moment.
What's her deal? We can't discuss the case with other people hanging around the bar.
Hey, can you do that clockwork trick of yours again?
Yeah, I'm counting on...
You're one of Siobhan. I just don't... Those darn... I can help. I just don't get... I've seen it. The crowd is going... I've seen that... What?
She's still not leaving. Maybe I'll have to...
I just don't get... I'm too You don't know. I know. Well, maybe I should... Here's the payment for the drinks.
Amiki has left? That's good for her. Radiant dreams may be enticing, but they're nothing more than dreams. Her drink is on the house. When you're ready, go to Gallagher. I can...
That being said, so go ahead. Nice work. You found some interesting, and each drink has its own unique flavor. You won't find... Now that you've chosen the base, this is the most pungent adjunct. Before Mikhail left...
Mikhail.
Almost there. The IPCs, well, it's done. Here's to you, sober one. To our forebears who...
Oh, the flavors!
The richness, and I'm not entirely sure what it all means.
Well, if you're expecting a profound... The imagery it implies is pretty straightforward.
Does this true taste have anything to do with that Mikhail?
Yeah, that...
I was right about you. You guys seem to know quite a bit. And now there's no reason... Let's dig deeper into the case. And of course, I'll tell you a story about... All right, let's start with what we know based on the clues the family has. It seems that Firefly isn't a local or an invited guest. She managed to fool me at first. My age must be getting the best of me. But here on the planet of festivities, stowaways are common sight. But here's the thing. She simply vanished.
Huh? Does that mean...
That's impossible. The problem now is not that she's dead, but that it's as if she had never existed in the... Let me be frank.
Dealt with before, so... Death does happen in Penacony, if I understand correctly.
You've witnessed it, so there's no need to hide. Even the shiniest city has its dark side. We're all adults here. Surely I don't need to explain too much to you. Confronting the family based on that alone would be naive. Death may occur in sweet dreams. So what? Such events are highly unlikely and only affect a tiny number of people. If you really want to delve deeper into this case, you need to understand the true problem with the family.
I guess it's time to tell the story of that Mikhail.
You're very perceptive. The Astral Express has received that music box too, right?
There's a message. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
That's the exact wording.
Hey, why are you laughing? Wait, did you write it? It's quite poetic.
No, but I'm the officer in charge of this case. So how could I not know? I'm sure you must have noticed that this message didn't come from the family. You might have even guessed that the relationship between the family and the Watchmaker isn't as close as it seems.
That's just our speculation. Actually, it's hard to believe that the father of Penacony and its actual managers are at odds.
Now I can assure you that you're speculating. The family is considered the Watchmaker an enemy for a long... Let me ask you a question.
So, you...
Well, now you understand, because the Watchmaker is not the legend of the land of the dreams at all. You don't get it? Well, I mean... Mikhail, the betrayer of the family, he's the Here we are, Clock Studios theme park, the most popular entertainment...
Wait, aren't we supposed to be discussing the Watchmaker? I would have expected you to take us to, maybe, a library, or an archive room of sorts. But an amusement park?
The culture of a city reflects its history in the most authentic way. To you, it's a fun place. But to me, it's a prison for the planet's past. You know that Penacony used to be the IPC's prison planet, right? All the prisoners were brought here, helping the Garden of Recollection. The prolonged exposure to high concentrations of memoria caused a unique phenomenon. The dreams of countless prisoners intersected and overlapped, and people started meeting each other in their dreams, living lives that were almost identical to reality. But everything has a price. And sweet dreams are no exception. And he is Hanu, the great leader of Dreamville, the great peacemaker, and the faith. History is always written by the winners. However, it's undeniable that Clocky is an animation that draws from Penacony's actual history. These characters not only exist in Dreamville, but also in the distant past. Once you realize this, you'll understand why we're here.
There are so many members of the Bloodhound family around here.
They just received a lockdown order, supposedly from Sunday himself. Who knows what it's for? So many of them. I've never seen anything like this, even when they're tracking down suspects. We don't need to go in. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention inside. We can just talk here. Let's find a quiet spot and continue our conversation. View here is great, right? We can see everything from here, including Clocky.
If all the characters in the animation are based on characters in reality, then Clocky's counterpart is definitely the Watchmaker. In the animation, he's Hanu's partner and one of the founders of Dreamville. Does that mean the Watchmaker was personally involved in that war? And
it was a monumental war for freedom. Hanunu fought alongside a motley crew of masked fools, nameless, history fictionologists, mourning actors, omen vanguards. even visitors from beyond the sky. In the end, they emerged victorious. Among them was the person who would eventually be known as the Watchmaker.
But if you do the math, doesn't that mean the Watchmaker was around for several centuries?
I'm not sure, but Mikhail was already the Watchmaker when I met him, so maybe he inherited the title.
How old are you now?
I'm 13.
No way. Not even close.
Hanunu freed the frontier prison, but peace still eluded him. With limited resources, threats from the outside world, and internal conflicts between major prison districts, the future of Osdana was uncertain. It wasn't until the Watchmaker approached the family with the idea of turning the prison into the planet of festivities that Penacony finally gained its name and glory.
Thus, he became known.
But didn't you say the Watchmaker betrayed the family? And you said you were his companion, so that means you...
No, I'm not his companion, but rather one of his many... But I am indeed a traitor. Not to the family, but to...
What did you do?
I did nothing. And that's the worst betrayal. Just like you, I had close companions. Mikhail was too old while they continue to praise the Watchmaker's name in the world. Behind closed doors, they condemn him on a pillar of shame. Nevertheless, we wanted to clear his name. We intended to find the real traitor, the one responsible for all, but we failed. Too much time had passed, and the land of the dreams had become deeply corrupted. After countless fruitless pursuits, I gave up. Like a lost dog. The family accepted me and made me an officer, supposedly as a form of forgiveness. But it was actually a punishment. Since then, I've been completely cut off from my partners and my past. As for Mikhail, I heard he died in obscurity, in a place where no one could find him. That's when I realized that the Penacony I once knew would never return.
We're truly sorry for what happened. But this is not the end of the story.
Apparently, someone has inherited the title of the Watchmaker and has been secretly working against the family all this time. Well, that's one way to look at it. However, only one member has truly inherited the Watchmaker's title. Unfortunately, after all these years, I have no idea who that person is, or if they're even real. So, do you understand? We will find the answer. If it really is, I've told you all I know is a sign of gratitude. How ironic.
Gallagher does have a troubled past, it seems.
While Firefly's whereabouts remain a mystery, his stories shed light on our suspicions about the true identity of the Watchmaker, his connection to the family, and the power struggles hidden behind sweet dreams and death. Now that we've confirmed a lot of our suspicions, let's take a moment to think about the clues we have. Send a message to Welt and see how things are going on his end.
Are your companions worried about you?
They're just checking up on me. Looks like we're about to...
It's been a smooth ride.
Let's see if there's anyone. Something feels off. A grand mansion like this and not a butler or servant in sight. Could it be due to the disruption caused by the emergency? This door is open. Looks like we'll have to investigate ourselves. Let's proceed with caution.
Just one moment. Light. I've made myself less noticeable. The crew can explain their presence as authorized by the family, but...
I see. What an interesting technique.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades.
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
Destined for oblivion.
Time to mix things up!
Don't worry, it's just
Share
a
good
script.
fortunes.
Forever to it!
The model in the sand pit. It's the golden hour, isn't it?
Maybe the heads of the footprints here are different from the rest. There are two sets of them. Looks like outsiders might have passed through here not long ago.
Stream forth, the gleam of old blades. Well, there aren't any people in this mansion. This is where it ends, on the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
How's this taste?
Have we met? Unite our goals.
Burn it all!
Destined for oblivion.
That's all you got?
Clouds scattered.
Let this place wait forever to it!
On the still waters of oblivion.
Step, time to mix things up!
I can't die.
Dream vanished.
But thanks.
Again?
I am strike! Burn it all!
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Look, it dropped something.
A note. Looks like instructions from the butler for the other servants.
Seems like the mansion's entire workforce were assigned. It must have been a big project to require that much manpower.
But no matter what their main priorities are...
So you're saying someone deliberately cleared...
Yeah, but I don't know why.
No one here either.
Since no one's around. The information about
Looks like the room.
He's just surprised. This light comes...
According to Robin's interview, despite having performed on so many grand stages, her favorite performance was a pretend show she put on with her brother when they were just kids.
I wonder how their relationship is now.
Growing up brings gains, but also losses.
Yeah, time has a way of smoothing things out. The beautiful dreams of youth will eventually fade away. Don't forget to let your friends in.
As soon as I and the rest of the crew arrived in Penacony, Mr. Sunday and Robin showed up to greet us. I remember hearing something
Robin believed it was because the harmony had been tampered with somehow. But as far as I know, there aren't many entities capable of interfering with the power of paths.
Meaning?
If there really is a traitor within the family, that person must hold a high position or possess unimaginable strength.
That would explain why Mr. Sunday has been having such difficulty in catching the traitor. It seems neither the Dream Master of
They don't seem to care much about death. Instead, they're more concerned about the Charmony Festival and the Watchmaker.
Maybe the other family heads don't think death is a big deal. One thing's for sure. There's a lot of internal conflict within the family, and everybody has their own agenda.
Mr. Sunday has done some serious research on his suspects. This traitor must have been causing trouble for—
They all seem to be insiders, but I haven't met any of them.
Huh?
What is it?
No, nothing.
Perhaps that's why Sunday is taking this matter so serious.
That's all for now.
Before coming here, I had all sorts of scenarios in my head about dealing with the family. I did not expect an empty mansion.
Watch out. Someone's approaching.
I don't think trespassing on forbidden areas is the way to be a guest, Mr. Yang. Acheron? The Galaxy Ranger?
Our apologies, Mr. Sunday. Nobody came to greet us, so we entered without permission. I hope you can forgive us.
But even if there's no one to greet you, you should wait for the host, don't you? Even without the famous Galaxy Ranger. As far as I know, the crew has officially accepted the family's commission, so coming here will be unnecessary for you.
On the contrary, that's exactly why we're here, to ask you about the case and gather more information. We don't want any loose ends.
Well, since you've come with goodwill, I have no reason to show you the door.
Rest assured, he hasn't figured out that we went through those documents.
While the truth remains a mystery, I'm getting close to it. I assure you that the traitor will soon pay the price.
Let's hope justice will prevail soon. I have a question for you, if you don't mind. How did the family come to the conclusion that the murderer was within the family? With all due respect, it's in the IPC's interest to wreak havoc before the Charmony Festival, and the family has every reason to suspect the IPC's involvement.
Well, other family heads share the same suspicions as you, but in my opinion, the true murderer would never have drawn as much attention as that ambassador did. Not to mention, I personally shackled him a while ago. However, I'll give you a suggestion regarding your suspicions, Mr. Yang. You should be more cautious of Aventurine. He's a businessman, not some philanthropist. But right now, he's out there handing out his wealth on the streets. And he went to the Clock Studios theme park all by himself. Who knows what kind of scheme he's cooking up? While the family is dedicated to keeping our guests safe, it might be wise for you to stay alert. You never know what unexpected troubles could arise.
According to a Pierpoint hotline tip, there was a major breakthrough in the shocking Ejhazio Aventurine. This fraud case has been linked to many departments within the Interastral Peace Corporation and the Intelligentsia Guild, causing a large drain in manpower and resources, resulting in the IP...
The case's main suspect originates from Sigonia 4 and is one of the survivors of the second Kataka Avgin extinction event, who does not carry an interstellar refugee travel permit. As per Strategic Investment Department Head Diamond's sentiments, the IPC has appropriately relocated the suspect in the spirit of the Charter and will continue...
What pretty eyes. Tell me, do they shine?
Well, if they did, I'd sell them in a heartbeat.
You don't know how many people long for your eyes to be closed forever. As a servant, you should not resist your master. Yet, you went and killed that man anyway. No lawyer has the audacity to defend you. Perhaps you ought to represent yourself.
Not difficult, but definitely pointless.
You're pretty confident on your eloquence. Did you also think that when you lied to the Intelligentsia Guild?
Ask and you shall receive. You wanted the perfect construction material. All I did was offer a possibility. It was just a small wager. If your luck holds out, the IPC will dig something up from the golden sands of Ejihazo. Maybe even the Sand King's remains. Pity your luck has run out.
I'll admit that. What I'm more curious about, though, is why such a grand scheme failed to benefit anyone in the end.
Madam, I already have what I want. To be brought before you for the next high-stakes gamble.
Then let's talk about the second gamble. Tell me, what are you prepared to wager this time?
My life. I bet you won't send me to the gallows.
What do you want, then?
I want your Lenore to meet with me. I have something to say.
And then what?
I want cash.
It can't be that simple, can it?
It is that simple. 30 tanbas. The remainder of my market value. 30 tanbas. No more, no less. With this money, I'll climb to even greater heights than you. Grasp even more riches than you. I wager you won't give me this chance. Which is why you should call him here.
Interesting. A pity Diamond won't see you. No one gets to see him. From here on out, I am Diamond's representative, and I will decide on his behalf. You're wrong. 30 tanbas. I'll give you that. And much more than that. Wealth, status, power. The IPC will give you whatever you want. Even what you don't want. Kakavasha. A good name, but unfortunately destined to be buried in the dirt. You, though, you deserve to live, to create even more wealth for us. Go, pick the clothes you like, then choose your desired identity. And then, use them well, child. May your schemes be forever concealed.
Life is like a long-term investment. Those who choose correctly, do the correct things, reach the correct outcomes, and show the world their value. People can't always make the right choices in their lives. But luck has always been on my side. I've never lost. Is it because Gayathra blesses me? Well, if that's the case, she must also be looking upon me right now. My success is inevitable. But what then? Even if I overcome this difficult trial, what would come next? What awaits me after this glorious gamble? An even more glorious one? Will I return triumphant with unending riches after countless successes, or will I encounter failure? Never to return. I'm pretty sure you already have some ideas. Lowly gambler. What?
What?
Am I dreaming, or have I gone completely insane? Perhaps both. Forgotten me already? When you were strapped to that electric chair by a mannequin warlords, who was it that gave you the idea? Fine. I may be crazy, but I'm not stupid. Get the harmony? Oh, don't play the fool. It's not the first. I'm you, and perhaps even more aware of yourself than you. Of what exactly you want. You're dying. And you still want to... A grand unveiling. You really think... Why not? Well, you may have fooled everyone, but you can't. I can show you. Let's have a heart-to-heart while we... What exactly are you? Most people in this world spend their entire lives just to reach one outcome. And I am that outcome. Kakavasha, I am your future. First, I'm hearing things, and now I'm seeing them. Great. Am I going to be elevated into the Harmony's Emanator next? Why are there no guests here? What's that feather? Doing.
Upend the ancient sea.
As in a dream, all is void. As in a dream, all is void.
Upgrade configured.
Step up, let's see ya.
Have we met? Share good fortunes.
Burn it all. In the mood for another? How's this taste?
I can't die, but
Dream
thanks.
vanished.
Forever doomed. I am struck.
Time to twirl!
Forever doomed.
Time to twirl!
Time to mix things up.
Dying soul, I'll accept your punishment.
Time to twirl!
よく見せてくれ。
大丈夫。過去は再び舞いましょう。くるりん。服を分かちましょう。私がこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。
全力を燃えろ。生命さあ存分に味わえ。
心を一つに。
この地は深淵へ。
感謝してね。ふっと。
この程度か。
龍三長の陽。過去は再び舞いましょう。くるくる
度胸を燃えろ。
何見てるの。ふっ
お仕置きされたいのか。少し休め。感謝しよう。
服を分かちましょう。
この地は栄光を深淵へ。
くるりん。ふっと。
飲め。
察しがいいのね。手加
今はの
減なし。
死を受け入れよ。
くるくる龍三長の陽。私がこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。くるりん。
全力をだ。燃えろ。
どう始末するかは私の気分次第。まだ来ず。心を一つに。
よく見せて少し休め。 感謝し生命は美酒さあ存分に味わえ
過去は再び舞いましょう
我こそ紛争燃えろ
服を分かちましょう
飲め深淵へ
くるくる壊れないよ
少し休め
私がこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね
自信があるみたいだな
ジョンヨ竜三
燃えろ
くるりん
天剣よ下れ
くるくる
今はの死を受け入れよ弱い
はっと
お仕置きされたいの飲め生命さあ存分に味わえ
手加減はなし心を一つに
深淵へ征服しよう
くるりん
燃えろこの程度かはあ、まだやるかやらないなら俺は寝るぞ
服を分かちましょう過去は再び舞いましょう
全力を出せ燃えろ
くるくる
よく見せてくれ
お会いしたこと竜三ジョンヨ
今はの魂死を受け入れよ想像この程度か少し休め
お会いしたこと心を一つに私がこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね
全力を出す深淵へ我が血よ
くるりん
燃えろ
くるくるはっと
お仕置きされたいのか
手加減はなしです服を分かちましょう
深淵へ
くるりん
この程度か
過去は再び舞いましょう。
この程度か。飲め。
感謝します。心を一つに。
燃えろ。
くるくるはっとくるりん。こんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。
よく見せて。へっ。
竜3長無4
深淵へ。
パーツアップグレード。
今はの魂死を受け入れよ。この程度か。
服を分かちましょう。過去は再び舞いましょう。くるくる
全力を出せ。燃えろ。
くるりん。何見てるの。
お仕置きされたいのか。へっ。行くぞ。奴に栄光ある死を授けてやろう。
まだ来ず。
よく見とけ。
心を一つに。
生命さあ存分に味わえ。
壊れないよ。
度胸を見せろ。深淵へ。我こそ紛争。
くるくる
深淵へ。
はっと私がこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。くるりん。
手加減はな。竜3
この程度か。へっ。燃えろ。天剣よ下れ。今はの死を受け入れよ。
何見てるの。はっ。
お会いしたことが。服を分かちましょう。
よく見せてくれ。深淵へ。征服しよう。
くるくるはっと
長無4竜3過去は再び舞いましょう。
くるりん。
生命さあ存分に味わえ。
くるくるこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。
お仕置きされたいのか。まだだ。燃えろ。よく見せてくれ。飲め。
感謝します。心を一つに。
天剣よ下れ。お仕置きされたいのか。はあ、まだやるか。やらないなら俺は寝るぞ。 少し休め。感謝しよう。弱い。征服しよう。
くるくる。
今はの魂よ、死を受け入れよ。
手加減はなしです。竜
お仕置きされたいのか。弱い。天剣よ、下れ。本気を出してきたな。生命はさあ存分に味わえ。
壊れないよ。お会いしたことが心を一つに。過去は再び舞いましょう。
度胸を見せ深淵へ。
私がこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。
よく見せてくれ。
接続。
我こそ紛争。深淵へ燃えろ。今はの魂よ、死を受け入れよ。征服しよ
う。良い機会。服を分かちましょう。
お仕置きされたいのか。飲め。
感謝します。
深淵へ。
常務
よく見せてくれ。少し休め。感謝しよう。
手加減はなし。心を一つに。
燃えろ。俺が先に行こう。
パーツアップグレード。
服従か死か。
期日まだ。
よく見とけ。
きっと方法はあります。服を分かちましょう。
震えろ、我が威厳のもとで。
過去は再び舞いましょう。
生命さあ存分に味わえ。よく見せてくれ。まだだ。深淵へ我が血を
くるりん。
深淵へ。
氷になる。
弱い。少し休め。今はの死を受け入れよ。お仕置きされたいのか。
貴様らの敗北は決まっている。
竜3。
燃えろ。
くるくる。
天剣よ下れ。深淵へ。
何見てるの。はっと。
飲め。感謝しよう。
心を一つに。
震えろ我が威厳のもとで。
私がこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。
弱い。燃えろ。
まだ終わっていない。
くるりん。はっと。
よく見せてくれ。少し休め。感謝しよう。飲め。生命さあ存分に味わえ。
貴様らの敗北は決まっている。貫け。
壊れないよ。
征服しよう。
くるくる。
今はの死を受け入れよ。
くるりん。
深淵へ。
手加減はなしちゃうの。くるくる。
寒波が貴様らを葬る。
私がこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。
燃えろ。
極寒の審判。
天剣よ下れ。
服を分かちましょう。過去は再び舞いましょう。それじゃあダメだよ。
よく見せてくれ。深淵へ。
孫悟の力よ。
自信があるみたいだな。
氷になる。
生命さあ存分に味わえ。
心を一つに。
よく見せてくれ。まだだ。征服しよう。今はの死を受け入れよ。
私がこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。
なだれに飲まれろ。
はっ
と。燃えろ。
くるくる。
深淵へ。少し休め。
壊れない。
天剣よ下れ。
極寒の審判。
自信があるみたいだな。
服を分かちましょう。感謝してね。
震えろ我が威厳のもとで。氷になる。
過去は再び舞いましょう。
生命さあ存分に味わえ。
くるりん。こんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。はっ
と。約束された世界。
お前ら大丈夫か。 この程度か。
くるくるふっ。
お前ら大丈夫か。今の逃げるな。飲め。
感謝します。心を一つに。
燃えろ。
くるりん。ふっはっ。くるくる。
お前ら大丈夫か。よく見とけ。
くるりん。
この程度か。
お会いしたこと服を分かちましょう。
深淵へ。お仕置きされたいのか。少し休め。感謝しよう。
心を一つに。過去は再び舞いましょう。
全力を出せ。燃えろ。
くるくる。はっと。
よく見せてくれ。
竜
同郷。
感謝してね。
飲め。感謝しよう。
ジョーのよ。
全力を。お仕置きされたいのか。
私がこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。くるりん。
戦場の風はない。今の何者だ。服従か死か。
服を分かちましょう。過去は歌。再び舞いましょう。くるくる。
この程度か。深淵へ。行くぞ。奴に栄光ある死を授けてやろう。
まだ来ず。パーツアップグレード。
よく見とけ。生命さあ存分に味わえ。今はの魂よ、死を受け入れよ。我こそ紛争。燃えろ。はあ、まだやるか。やらないなら俺は寝るぞ。まだだ。
手加減はなしです。心を一つに。はっとくるくる。
天剣よ下れ。よく見せてくれ。飲め。
ジョーのよ。
深淵へ。
何見てるの。ふっはっ。私が誰だ。こんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。
少し休め。
お会いしたことが。竜3。
燃えろ。 今はの死を受け入れよ。
くるりん。
お仕置きされたいのか？飲め。
感謝してね。
感謝しよう。
はっと。
手加減はなし。や過去は再び舞いましょう。
深淵へ征服しよう。よく見せてくれ。少し休め。感謝しよう。
何見てるの？はっ。
お会いしたことが心を一つに。
遅すぎることはない。
燃えろ。
長務よ。
お仕置きされたいのか？飲め。感謝しよう。深淵へ。
流れ去っていく。
よく見せてくれ。少し休め。感謝しよう。
壊れないよ。
生命さあ存分に味わえ。
くるくる。
自信があるみたいだな。
服を分かちましょう。
度胸を見せろ。深淵へ。
それじゃあダメだよ。はっと。
よく見せてくれ。
手加減はな。竜の
この地は燃えろ。我こそ紛争。
くるりん。
燃えろ。今はの魂よ。死を受け入れよ。
くるくる。
良い機会です。心を一つに。
私がこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。くるりん。
深淵へ。
くるくる。
天剣よ下れ。戦場の風は止むことはない。何者？ザダお仕置きされたいのか？飲め。生命は美。さあ存分に味わえ。
過去は再び舞いましょう。服を分かちましょう。
この手少し休め。深淵へ。
くるりん。
弱い。この程度。
お会いしたこと常務よ。
この地は燃えろ。我が血よ燃えろ。
くるくる。はっと。くるりん。
よく見せてくれ。
心を一つに。
深淵へ。
壊れないよ。
お仕置きされ。
手加減はな。竜の
燃えろ。
お役に立てたのなら。
生命はさあ存分に味わえ。飲め。今はの死を受け入れよ。弱い。少し休め。
お会いしたことが。服を分かちましょう。過去は歌方の。再び舞いましょう。 私がこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。
我こそ紛争深淵へ。
何見てるの？はっ
とよく見せてくれ。天剣よ下れ。
ジョーム、リョウ
燃えろ。死は俺を拒む。今はの魂、死を受け入れよ。この程度か。飲め。
感謝します。
生命さあ存分に味わえ。
くるくる
征服しよう。
竜3、過去は歌。再び舞いましょう。
深淵へ。
くるりん。
弱い。
感謝してね。はっと私がこんな大きなダイヤモンドあげるね。
この程度か。少し休め。感謝しよう。
やっ
天剣よ下れ。燃えろ。よく見せてくれ。飲め。感謝しよう。
心を一つに。
深淵へ。征服しよう。
あまり友好的ではなさそうです。期日まだ来ず。
服従か死か。よく見とけ。生命はさあ
方法はあります。
存分に味わえ。
服を分かちましょう。
今はの死を受け入れよ。よく見せて。弱い。我こそ紛争。燃えろ。弱い。ここまでか。死は俺を拒む。この程度か。少し休め。弱い。
手加減はなしです。心を一つに。過去は再び舞いましょう。
深淵へ。征服しよう。飲め。
お会いしたこと
感謝しよう。
ジョーム、リョウ。
燃えろ。今はの魂よ死を受け入れよ。天剣よ下れ。少し休め。
感謝します。
生命さあ存分に味わえ。
服を分かちましょう。
まだだ。死は俺を拒む。深淵へ。征服しよう。
過去は再び舞いましょう。竜3、
燃えろ。
これが定め。
ここまでか。死は俺を拒む。 死は俺を拒む。深淵へ、我が血よ。深淵へ。弱い。ここまで。死は俺を拒む。風からサビの匂いがするな。
僕はあっちのお風呂の方に
またバルネアに来てしまった。
またエーグルの介護習か。
もう少し綺麗に置かないと。オロニクス様、あなたとそのお導きに感謝を。
またエーグルの介護習か。
パパ、水風呂には入ってみた？
予備があったはずだけど、どこに置いたんだったかしら。
パパ。
風からサビの匂いがするな。
時間はお金より大事だよ、相棒。ヒック、お腹いっぱい。ヒック。
Just a Pepeshi? No. A child? I thought minors weren't allowed in Golden Hour.
What's wrong, mister?
Impossible.
They're pretty, aren't they? Sis said they're a gift from Mama Funga. Colorful eyes are said to bring good luck. Mister, you have pretty eyes too.
Are you alone? Where are your parents?
They're in that amusement park. Papa and Mama went in first. I'm just about to go look for them. I have to go. Goodbye, mister. Hope you have a good time, too.
Those eyes. And Mama Funga. No, it can't. There aren't any Avgens left.
Dying so now accept your punishment.
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
That's all you got?
It's on me.
Burn it all!
Time to mix things up.
I can't die. But
Have we
thanks.
met? Share good fortunes.
Show me your courage. Forever doomed. I am struck. Forever doomed.
How's this taste?
I can't die.
Sure, I'll play along.
Thanks.
No holding back. Unite our goals.
Burn it all. Dying so now accept your punishment.
Time to mix things up.
I can't conquer all lands.
Those eyes. And Mama Funga. No, it can't.
Wait for me!
Only on Panicone.
What are you still doing?
Well, you've known all along. However, people don't... Which is why...
Well, when you put it like that.
Well, you know how rare it is for me to... It's good timing that you mentioned... Oh, when everyone... Go on. They only see your big... It's a heck of an act.
Well, the best way to prevent other...
Of course, for the preservation.
Oh, I thought you knew. We're done. Either...
That's fine.
Well, it's not going to be me, anyway. A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Playing hide and seek. I'm really good at this.
When Mama said goodbye that day, how many... I know you won't forget that sound anytime soon. Those shrill cackles. You had to hide right under the noses of those savages. You and Big Sis, playing dead, drifting in all that bloody water. Completely ruined that shirt. Shame. Wasn't that the last one Dad left behind?
It wasn't ruined. I've always kept it.
Come on. It's a rag. It's not like you can ever wear it. Now you don't have to hide. You probably won't even deign to get your pretty outfit wet in the rain.
I've never changed.
On the contrary, now you're the one who does the hunting. The last round of hide and seek, and you get to be it.
That child... Could he be in here? Is this... a topaz?
What? Does her cornerstone wrench at your hearts?
I was merely curious at what...
Maybe that winged guy put it here. The cornerstone's hue is the same as the radiance of Clipoth's body. I've got to give it to you. I've heard a lot of baloney, but that lie deserves a prize for sheer nerve. If he were just a little bit smarter, the jig would have been up right there.
This is just bait.
Of course. That's why Ratio's betrayal was one of the keys to your plan. I have to say, that doctor's acting.
Or maybe he wasn't acting at all.
All the better for you. Sunday didn't become head of the Oak family by acting sloppy. He's obsessed with control. You have to give him enough detail to satisfy his meticulous nature, but not so much that he gets suspicious. Which is why you had Ratio seek him out and leak the plan on purpose. To prevent the other party from suspecting anything. The intel you gave to Ratio was all true, and he spoke the same to Sunday. Finally, Sunday took the bait, found the other cornerstone, and before you know it, everyone's distracted enough for you to steal the third stone right out from under them.
Why don't you stop rummaging through my mind?
Your mind. It's our mind. You're me, and I'm you. The best way to prevent others from seeing your true colors is to first be able to fool yourself. Really? This is the other cornerstone in Sunday's hands. Rather beautiful green. Just like you. Smooth and cunning. Tell me, what's its name?
Why are you even asking me?
Must I do all the work? Aventurine is the stone of luck and trickery. That's what she said when you received the stone, wasn't it? This type of stone isn't rare, but its hue is very similar to a certain gem. In fact, it's often used as a substitute. And that more precious gem is...
Jade. Even Sunday can't tell the difference. Oh, looks like Jade can be substituted for Aventurine, too. Sauce for the goose.
Aventurine, Topaz, Jade. 3 elites, 3 cornerstones who, for a measly penny, offered their everything. Oh, you're even more united than the family.
As I've said before, 3 chips are sufficient. All or nothing. But will it be the former or the latter?
So, where's the real Aventurine stone? Take it out, let's have a look.
Suddenly you don't know where it is?
I just want to hear you say it. After all, it really does resemble its owner.
As you wish, then. They never went anywhere. They're right where they belong. Piled up with these cheap baubles.
You smashed the Aventurine stone before you left? Oh, just look at it. Shattered. Just like your life. Poor thing. A humble pebble coated in the most lustrous sheen. I take it back. This thing is far more precious than your life. You're absolutely clear about the consequences of doing this. Blasphemy against Clipoth's body. You think the IPC will let you get off scot-free?
Well, Diamond has always been all about results. As long as I could create value far beyond the cost, the ends justify the means. How else would the family be fooled if there was no price to pay? It doesn't matter. Even smashed to smithereens, the preservation's cornerstone can still be used. Its effect may be greatly diminished, but it's enough for me.
Now I'm really curious. Why does every step you take involve reckless risks, and the choices you prepare for yourself always come with a strong impulse for self-destruction? Do you truly believe that the greater the risk, the greater the rewards? I wouldn't have guessed you'd be so loyal to the IPC.
There is so much you don't see. Which is also why you'll never see how I'll win it all.
That is, if you can do what it takes.
We'll just have to wait and see then. The cornerstone is gone. Another illusion of the harmony. Huh?
Hello. We meet again, Mr. Pretty Eyes.
Yes. We meet again. Did you find your mother and father?
Of course. Big Sis is there too. The four of us were just playing hide and seek. I'm so happy. On our way here, Papa even brought me to see a...
I think you mean film.
Yes, that's it. Putting many drawings together and turning them into a moving wall painting. They put me, Papa, Mama, and Big Sis together, turning us into one big family. You should give it a try too, mister. You look sad. The amusement park will cheer you up.
Sure.
There is no word for cower in the Kremnoan language.
How's that? Not about... Boring.
Take it, and buy some new armor for your tribe. You may have it. Consider it your reward.
Not yet time to return.
Submit or die. Watch yourself. Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves! How noisy.
No holding back. Share good fortunes.
Time to mix things up.
I can't die, but thanks.
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in.
Oh!
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
Burn it all! I am strike! Burn it all!
Clouds scattered.
In the mood for another? How's this taste?
Head
can't die.
It's on me.
But thanks.
It's fine.
Watch your head.
Forever doomed!
No dirty tricks, alright?
Dying soul, now accept your punishment.
Life's like my friends. Indulge yourselves! It ain't over.
Dream vanished.
Spend freely. All in.
So feeble. Fury upon you! Burn it all!
The dice have been bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
Unite our goals.
Sure, I'll play along.
Time to mix things up.
Forever doomed!
Clouds scattered.
Step up, let's. How's this taste?
Burn it all!
Let's seize this fine dream vanished.
Life is just so beautiful.
Why aren't you talking?
You've piqued my interest.
Oh, you sound sincere.
Well, sincerity is one of my traits. Our quaint journey through this.
Whoa. This place. It's so tall. Even taller than the tallest rocks in the desert. And there are so many flowers here. Vixis, this one's for you.
Haha, finders keepers.
A dead end?
Oh, what's on your mind?
It's got nothing to do with you.
Do you need a hint? These are manacles on you. You wrapped that iron chain around your fist, for that is the only tool you could find.
Shut up.
Oh, you don't wish to face your past? Well, from what I
How could a weak person take...
that in your hands, a pity you're not
Those tech... What fun is it if the...
fair.
Well, she gave me...
You mean...
That's cheating.
If these leaves could be brought back, would they bloom into new flowers?
Your expression right now is hard to put into words. The lucky charm Mama left you is made from gold. Why did you never consider selling it? You obviously could have lived a normal life like Big Sis that way. Looking back, that was the better choice.
Mama only left us with 2 pieces of jewelry. A necklace and a lucky charm. There won't ever be a 3rd piece.
That's what you always say, but you actually regret it, don't you? That you didn't sell them.
You can zip it if there's nothing to talk about.
I know. You must remember what Big Sis told you. You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops, and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going through. The words still ring in your ears, don't they? You're a good kid, so you definitely won't have forgotten. So, you surely won't forget how tragic her last moments of life were. How the piercing laughter behind you felt like it was drilling into your heart. You ran away without looking back, just as she told you. Tisk, tisk. A lifelong regret, indeed.
Enough! Do you not have anything better to talk about?
Oh, shut me down like a champ! Well, I guess when it comes to mind games, this isn't exactly your first rodeo. I think I finally get you. In the end, I'll think about it. There's a Stellaron in play, the fabulous Robin loses her voice, 2 unsolved murders, cryptic messages from a masked fool, and a chance to go head-to-head with Sunday himself. And the only thing to pique your interest is one word. The last word. A word that's right there at your fingertips. Death. But whose exactly?
We'll know when the dice falls.
All right then. Reserve a seat for me in the audience. I'm curious to see just how capable you are. Still, you never answered my question. If you could start over, would you still want to be the child who received Gaiathra's blessing?
It's so quiet this time. Is he finally gone? Or am I the one about to disappear? This is hard. Finally made it out of this place.
We're going home? But I don't want to go back yet. It's so fun here. I want to stay here forever.
An unsurprising win.
face, buddy! Cheer! Tick-tock! Oh boy! I've eaten too much this time!
Lost.
Hey, are you...
Forum? Which one?
The one about the rosy...